And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Corbin Burnes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. First offering misses the mark. Burnes, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slide. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground. Throw over to Tellez. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And next up for the Royals, Edward Olivares. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Righty delivers. That one to first. He steps on the bag, and that is that. Royals bats are quiet there. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Max Castillo. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from it.
Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now it's William Contreras. And that one is lifted in the air. Melendez going after it. Grabs it on the run. 2 away now. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's...
Popped up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, M.J. Melendez.
M.J. Melendez.
And the pitch. Swing and a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Here's a speed threat, number 11. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Frustrating for hitters.
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Here's Nick Pratto, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Maybe refocus him a bit.
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up. He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. That one's in there. Strike one.
One strike.
Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. One at second. Tellez, two.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Jackie Bradley Jr. a chance to hit. And that one cutting but missing down low. Jackie Bradley Jr. There's some swing and miss, but he's got some pop as well.
The best example of a streaky hitter. When he gets hot, team can jump on his back because he will carry him for a while.
Struck him out looking. A controversial called strike three to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, he gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And he deals. Out towards left center. Bradley turns to the right on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
The third baseman, Brian.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the on a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Here's Luke Voigt. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Royals 2 and the Brewers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Number 34, Freddie Fermin.
And here it comes. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they don't get an out on the play.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies.
The bat, number 9.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, could be 2. To Adames, that's 1. Tellez, 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Edward Olivares getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And fouled off. And that one gets past the catcher. And the wild pitch will play to run. In the air, left side. Yelich should have it. He's got it. And that is that. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 3 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Rowdy Tellez. Castillo, a 6'2 righty, 255 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center, and the leadoff man aboard. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And now here is Tyrone Taylor. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Takes it to the bag. That's 1.
Well, he made the decision to try taking himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Here's the center fielder, Joey Wiemer, in 2020. That to right. Melendez drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Owen Miller. His first at bat was a strikeout. 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. MJ Melendez. The right-hander back to work. This one popped up. Miller under it. And it's caught for the out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Number 11 steps in for the Royals. He's already homered here in this one. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Nick Pratto steps in for the Royals.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Bounce to the left side. Adames jumps, throws, and that will end the inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Here's Yelich at the dish. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That one hops against the fence. Adames rounds third, headed for the plate. Witt with a relay throw. The tag out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Up now for Milwaukee, Brian Anderson. Single to right in his first trip. In there for strike 1. Here's a 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Yelich flies around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at first with 2 away. And Luke Voit climbs in. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. Laced to right center, base hit. Anderson around second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. First pitch just misses. Here comes a pitch. Struck him out looking. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Royals 3 and the Brewers 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And that's in there for strike 1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Freddie Fermin digs in now. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2-2 now. Out towards right center field. Puts the squeeze on it. That is the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they still lead at 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. On the way, Joey Wiemer up next. Smoked into left. This looks like extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Joey Wiemer, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. There's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on them outside.
Owen Miller in the on-deck circle. Taylor at second with nobody out. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's going to be Owen Miller. First offering misses the mark.
And hit it to the outfield.
1-1 now. Popped up right side. That gets down for a hit. The tying run is in to score from third. Back even. It's 3-3. In there safely. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. And there's a strike. Runners on the corners, no outs. To short, could be two. Witt tossed to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Willie Adames stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And it's 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Adames into second, and he's got it doubled.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. And there's a ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of it.
Hit weakly on the ground. Throw over to Prado, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 4, Royals 3. And welcome back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's a 1-1. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Edward Olivares will hit next. Laser base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. That's it for Corbin Burnes. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Gus Marlin. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now MJ Melendez. That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Two on, one out. Now it's the second baseman, number 11. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the first baseman, Nick Pratto. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, center field. Weimer has this one sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now tied 4-4. Back after this on the show. Carlos Hernandez on to pitch here.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Hernandez.
So digging in, Brian Anderson.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center. Elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Melendez going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
The designated hitter.
Luke Voigt will step to the plate.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Bradley moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
The batter. The first baseman.
Rowdy Tellez up now for the Brewers. Tellez in his 5th season, 28 years. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains tied at 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 32. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hunter Dozier now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And here is Jackie Bradley Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Stay out of a double play here.
And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now
Freddie Fermin getting ready to hit. Trying to move the runners over. Anderson goes to second for one. Over to first, safe. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect.
And there's a hit. In to score from third. And it's now 5-4.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. 1 for 3. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Comes a 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Edward Olivares will hit next.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That's in for a strike.
1 strike.
Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
We the hardest in the room, that's a heavyweight, whoa. And we ready to go. We done put in the work, and we ready to show. Better tell them.
Back here at American Family Field. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next for Milwaukee, Joey Wiemer.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
In there, and it's 0-1. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that quickly 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Owen Miller up now for the Brewers. And the first offering is not close. That's ripped, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. And that's in there for strike 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Obi Milner. He's pitching on 2 days rest. MJ Melendez digs in now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a.
And now the lefty, and down on strikes he goes. 1 down. So up now for Kansas City, number 11, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Ground ball left side to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Nick Pratto. The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Weimer settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. KC down in order as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Taylor Clark will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. The wind to the pitch. This one in the air right field. And they get Adames for the out. And there's 1 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Witt over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
So 2 down now, and here is Brian Anderson.
This ball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bradley puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail it 5-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bryce Wilson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Hunter Dozier now at the plate. The wind of the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackie.
And now the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Rolled to short, could be 2. Fired to second. Tellez, 2.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
Freddie Fermin getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Royals 5 and the Brewers 4. Scott Barlow comes on now.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, one-run game. Luke Voigt at the plate.
The designated hitter.
And here it comes. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Got him. 2 gone now. Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Threw it extremely well. I talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Out to short, Witt. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.